Hello, this is Arun from SEO Wolves. So this is about you have to develop your own sales style. So what does it mean? So if you're listening to me, you don't have to copy what how I'm saying. If you decide to start a podcast, or if you listen to your sales manager or your colleagues when you're starting out, you don't have to exactly copy those styles. If you're listening to a tape or a program on how to sell and that person teaches you something, you don't have to copy that person entirely, because something what they say, it's different than how it comes out when you as a person say it. That person might be a native of that country, maybe a USA. That person would be sitting and that those would be his styles of selling. But if you copy the same thing in India in a small town, people will just think that you're weird, and it'll not work the same. So you have to find your own style of selling, from where you are and who you are as a person, and that is important. That over time you develop your own style. Starting out, yes, you can copy maybe the sales scripts and those kind of things people do, so that they have a direction of where they're going. But over time you have to develop your own style, and there's certain things that will fit, certain things will not fit. Certain times some people have a style that they are kind of technical in the sense, and a lot of those their negotiating techniques revolve around technicalities. Some people are good with the non-technical things, with their persuasive ability, closing ability, and reasoning ability, those kind of things. For them there's a different sales style. You have to find out what's your own, and if you copy someone, you become a cheaper version of them. So don't ever just become a copycat and become a cheaper version of someone. You have to develop your own style. You don't have to talk like maybe that person who talks like that in that sales video. You don't even have to talk like me. You have to just talk like how you normally talk, because that'll come out natural when you speak. And you have to find the way of integrating it into your style, because if you do that, you can do it for maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hours, maybe a few days, but eventually you'll give out, in the sense that you'll break character. That you can act like someone for a certain time, but you cannot act like a whole different person for a long time. So you have to develop your own style. You have to take the techniques. You have to find a way of how it fits your sales style, what works, what does not work. You have to test it out. It'll take some time, and there's no right thing of right direction of how you have to do. You have to do it on your own. This is not something you can read a book, or someone can tell you. So you have to figure it out on your own, how it works and what's your style. You have to know yourself, and that's a but most of all, don't become a copycat version of someone else, how you see. That's not the only way someone does. And some are people are high energy, some people are low energy. If you listen to this podcast, you might have realized this is kind of a low energy podcast. I'm not really excited here, but you're still maybe listening. And I'm not a person who is excitable all the time, but it works for me. And if I tried to become all that kind of excitable person, I couldn't speak for more than 2 or 3 minutes, or what if I would be sound like very fake, and this kind of thing, you get it. So that's all. You have to find your own style. Don't copy someone else. This is Harwin from SEO signing out.